tuned in to Sophisticated State of Mind. Get it off your chest, part 2.
Say it. One, I just want to tell you this. When it comes to the clothing, that has nothing to do with the person, okay? Because I love when my wife wears my shirts. I love if my wife wears my shorts. I love, I want you to know. I want you to listen. I want you to listen. I love when my wife wears my shorts. I love when my wife wears my pajamas, okay? It's sexy to me. And even though I know this is men's stuff, it's sexy that my wife wants to be in my clothing. It makes me feel a certain way. It doesn't mean she like women. It doesn't mean that she wants anything other than that. But she's comfortable in her skin to wear my clothing. Just like a man could be comfortable in his skin to wear a woman's clothing. That's one thing.
Do you wear your wife's clothes, Pooh?
No, I don't. But okay, I'm just giving you. So what if you? I'm giving you what it is. Now, my wife has had shirts that I would love to wear, but I can't fit them because she's very small in comparison.
I thought you were Baby Barkley.
Okay, so now here's the other thing. Okay. I can give you a clear deception.
Half the time I shop in the men's section. Half the shirts you see me in on this podcast, my button-ups, with the little weed leaves and stuff, are in the men's section.
Hold up.
Comfy, they usually got a pocket, and they fit well.
He said, 2 gay men talking to a girl, got a daughter about a cycle. Now, I have 2 daughters, all right? I know you got all boys. And you lucked out. That's great. That's fantastic. But I got 2 daughters. On top of my 4 boys, I got 2 daughters, okay? Now, if my daughter calls me and mommy's not available, daddy's coming to the rescue, bro.
I understand that.
No, but you gotta understand. You gotta understand that
I feel
there are single fathers out here that has to do that with their daughters. They gotta learn how to braid. They gotta learn how to do hair. They gotta learn They gotta learn how to go get tampons. They gotta learn about the female, whatever it is, because that's their daughter.
You should already know, like
So that shit is normal.
A straight male, you should know the anatomy of a female, just like a straight female should know the anatomy of a male. You should know back and forth.
Personally, me, I understand what you're saying, Pooh, and you right to a point, bro. But I ain't never put no tampon on no woman. I put diapers on little kids, my sons and whatever. But
listen, you can read directions on how to insert a tampon, right?
That's when the YouTube videos come in handy or Google come in handy nowadays.
But you can read the directions.
The female friend that you have and ask for a little advice. It doesn't matter. That's when it becomes personal.
Listen, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna
as a kid, when I got my period for the first time, I didn't go to my mom. I went to my dad.
Exactly.
And I told him what happened. Because I'm the second youngest of 4 daughters. All my dad had was daughters. And
yes.
He's been with women his whole life. So he already knows the experience. And I was so embarrassed to have to call my dad because I got it when it was his weekend. And I was like, I don't know what to do. And I was talking to my sister and I was freaking out. And she was like, listen, just call dad. And
he got you.
He's got you. Trust me. It's not embarrassing. Just call him. It's a natural thing. Just tell him what happened. So I called my dad and I was like, listen, this is what happened. I don't know what to do. And he's like, is this your first time? Right. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay, I'm going to go to the store. I'll be there in 20 minutes. He came back from the store and I had pads and this and that he bought me and chocolate and stuff like that. And he's like, we'll get through it together. You're fine. Here's some headache medicine. You're chilling.
Now that she said that.
And it was the fact that he just was a mature male.
My baby girl.
I wouldn't know because I don't have a kid yet, but like I can see it from your point of view and from my dad's point of view is like when you have a daughter, if you have a daughter, then you'll know what to do.
Yeah, you got no.
Paternal instinct.
It ain't even that you'll know what to do. You gotta do it.
Exactly.
You gotta do it. That's your baby.
That's being a parent. I understand that. Being a parent, you're gonna do it to the best of your ability. But if you don't know what you're doing, and I like you said, I got sons, so maybe I don't have as much insight as I should. Or like my stepdad, he got 3 daughters, and he tells me all the time, man. He's like, I'm trying to keep these women in this house happy, and he's like, I take care of it. He said he drinks invisible tea. I ain't never had no fucking invisible tea.
You ain't had no daughters. You ain't had no daughters, though.
Have you ever had invisible tea, Pooh? Is it good for you?
Yes, it is. It's absolutely delicious.
It's full of cholesterol. I heard it's full of cholesterol and preservatives.
Listen.
It depends on
I'm going to tell you this. I had to go to the store for my daughter, okay? My wife was at work. I had to go to the store. I called my wife. I say, hey, listen, here's the situation. She's going through it. I don't know what to get. So my wife is like, get this and this. So I get 2 things. I go to the store. I get, I think, tampons and what's the other one? Pads, right? Because I don't know. So I'll come prepared. I read the directions. I say, here's the directions, baby girl. This is what you do with this one. This is what you do with this one. And I gave her both boxes. I said, you choose which one you need to use.
It's more comfortable.
For you.
Yeah.
You feel like whatever one you want to do, that's on you. But here's the directions right here. Bam. My daughter did it, and she was fine. She's great. And now I don't need to know anything else about it. If I got to go pick them up, I go pick them up. And I don't feel embarrassed. I don't feel bad.
I'm not
I don't
saying
feel
no.
anything.
I ain't saying embarrassed.
No.
Like you said you called your wife, you referred to your wife because she's more informed.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And if it wasn't my wife, it would have been my mom. If it wasn't my mom, it would have been my aunt. If it wasn't my aunt, it would have been a stranger in a motherfucking store that's a female. I'm telling you straight up. I've been places with my daughter, and I don't feel comfortable with my daughter going in the men's bathroom. So I say, I will be in the store with my daughter. My daughter say, hey, I got to go to the bathroom. I will ask a female stranger to go in the bathroom with my daughter and please make sure she's okay. And I've had women that do not know me go in the bathroom, make sure my daughter comes out to see her dad when she comes out. These are the things you go through when you're with your daughter. Yes, absolutely.
Right, exactly. And that makes complete sense to me. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, it's not a matter of being homophobic. It's just, I ain't gonna sit up here and say I know everything about everything. I ain't know it all. Some things I don't know, and some things I don't understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one time I went over my pop's house and he was covered in makeup and glitter and nails, and this dude is 6'5". I said, Pops, what the fuck is going on?
You gotta do it, bro. You gotta do it.
No, he said he fell asleep on the couch.
Yeah.
My little sisters was over there rolling. They were over there dying laughing. And I said, Pops, what happened? And he said, oh, they got me again. I said, who is they? He's like, they are your children, but they know my pop sleeps like a damn grizzly bear.
Yes, and, I do too.
And you know what? If you had a daughter and
you would go through it, man.
Who you ever got made up with makeup?
Yes, I've had. My wife has pictures of me
with his nails
falling asleep with my nails painted and everything.
I want to see those. I want to.
They're on Facebook.
Let me tell you, bro. and when it comes to me, I feel like people should just be who they are.
Absolutely.
And by letting people be who they are, it creates more freedom in this world. And by creating more freedom in this world gives us more freedom. Because people should be who they are. If you're not comfortable with being a man and you should be you feel more comfortable being a woman, be that. But it doesn't affect me directly at any type of way because I'm secure with who I am. Now, if I liked men and women, or if I just liked men, I wouldn't give a fuck about telling anybody that I know or anybody that was close to me, because I would be like, if you my true friend, you wouldn't give a fuck. You're gonna be here for me regardless. But I'm not gonna be mad if a dude is pissing next to me and he got on the dress, because my man might just have on the dress because
he's smart.
He might just have on that dress because it's like, yo, my balls sweat like a motherfucking pants and drawers.
It might be sweaty balls, and it might be because purple makes them look pretty. Who gives
y'all
a
sound
shit?
like y'all out of CB4 with fucking sweat from my balls.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, what I want
It's
you to
not
do,
personally affecting you.
yeah, let it
So
go.
why let it bother
Fuck
you?
it.
And
Fuck
like I
it.
said,
Let
man,
him be him.
Don't get it twisted, man. Don't get it twisted. Like I said, this girl I play poker with, man, we cooler than the fan. You know, her and I about to play a game of one-on-one because she's
But why are
personal
you cool
trainer.
with her? Are you cool with her because she's showing masculinity and because she's a
No,
lesbian?
he
I'm
says
cool with her 'cause I know
she
her as
fine
well.
as hell.
She's just a cool person or whatever it may be.
She's fine.
But,
That's
well,
cool.
You're not bothered
I
with
know her as
her.
a person. You know, we sit down, we talk, we chop it up. You know, she said she used to play ball. You know, I'm a baller. I'm a baller to my soul.
Let me ask you this.
But
Let me
if a
ask
man
you
walked up
this.
with you,
Let me
walked
ask
up to
you.
you
What?
or sat
Do
down
I
next
need to
to
call
you.
Johnny Cochran?
No.
I feel like I
No.
need to call
Johnny Cochran
all
passed away.
All I'm asking is if you said you're cool with that female and she's gay
Yeah.
and this and that and you guys chop it up and you guys are friends. But if a man sat down next to you,
It's different. Why is it the different
clearly
energy?
gay,
Why you got the different energy
well,
on the guy?
Exactly what I'm trying to ask.
It is different, bro. You're
Why?
right. I'm not.
But we
I'm not
asking
gonna
why.
Why is it different?
I mean, I've been hit on by dudes, and that shit ain't. That ain't cool.
He's not
with me,
hitting
bro.
on you.
I'm-
He's just sitting down and
Yeah,
having a
he just
No,
taking
but
the
I'm telling
lead.
you, you know.
He's
But
not
you know,
hitting
it's
on
like
you.
you put yourself in a situation where that's I mean, I don't like that. Let's just be real. Let's just be 100%. Don't hit on me, man. Do what you do and do it away from me. Don't hit on me. 'Cause
No,
I feel
no,
like
no.
See,
But
why are you acting
we
so hot
talking
like you're
about the
gonna get
guy
hit
that
on,
was in the
though?
bathroom.
Right.
Why
Well,
did you
that's
feel
my
like?
point. My point is, if you're around people like that, you putting yourself. That can happen again.
That's that. No.
See,
It's supposed to-
that's just the no, hold on.
It's supposed to happen.
That's just like saying
No.
if a female walks into a bar, me as a straight female walk into the bar, constantly getting hit on by males and me getting pissed off by it because I just want to live. I just want to chill and have a drink.
Mhm.
And I get constantly
And
hit on.
some
It's like,
chicks
well, why are
do.
you surrounding yourself with it? Why are you doing this?
Right.
Why are you doing
and
that?
You're right, because
I should be able to just exist,
dudes
just
hit on
like
her
you
all
should
the
be able
time.
to exist, right?
Be buying her drinks and shit, and she
Doesn't
look
matter.
at me. It's funny to me, not funny, but I know this girl. I know that she's gay. We cool. She got a girlfriend, the whole nine. But when we play poker, dudes is always hitting on her, trying to buy her drinks, and she look
And
at
that's
me,
how it is.
and I'm like, I know what time it is. We cool. I'm like, I can't control what other people do because they don't know. But if you know somebody, I think it's different. You know what I'm saying?
No. Hold on.
But my thing
Wait,
is,
wait, wait.
you're not trying to get to know.
Wait.
The opposite.
Wait.
Wait.
Because you just said,
Spit it out.
no, you said I'm cool with her. I know her.
So I'm
Right.
cool
When it's
with her.
cool. But you said if I don't know you, it is what it is, right? So
No,
you
I-
didn't know my man who lifted up this sundress, but
take a leak.
you felt the need to say something to him when you could have just took your piss, washed your hands, and rolled
Walked out.
You didn't have to say nothing.
And I did that. I
No,
said, hey,
you
man,
did not. You
'Cause you
stated to us that you said, "Hey, man, you got to get away from me." That was the energy you brought to the table.
Hey, I still got the COVID mentality. I need 6 feet.
Mm-mm. You really?
It's fine, but have
Because
that
at the end of
energy
the day,
with everybody.
what you make yourself look
don't.
like, you make yourself look like two things. One, either you're homophobe, or two, you make yourself look like you're attracted to it, but you know how when
Positive.
you're attracted to something that you don't know what it is, but you're angry because it's like
You don't know how to
I
figure it out.
don't want you to be here because I'm attracted to it.
No,
You're
it's-
scared.
bro. It ain't nothing about it's. You know, I grew up a certain way. I grew up in the '80s. You grew up in the '80s, fool. In
But
the
he
80s,
has a
all the
completely
stuff
different
you see on
mentality
TV
than you
now,
do, and he grew
all
up in the
stuff-
same
all
time as
stuff
you.
that is out there floating around in this world. We didn't grow up like. I mean, let's be real. When we grew up, you didn't have no damn TV shows like Modern Family and all this shit. You didn't have that, bro.
No, but it
But
doesn't
now-
bother him now that it's here.
No.
Times have changed.
But you know,
Because
but
the
you know
reality
why?
is, it
What?
was always there. It was always there. There are gay people
Yeah.
from the
But
dawn
it
of
wa-
fucking
it
time.
wasn't on Front Street though. It wasn't on Front Street.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
No.
Straight relationships have been on Front Street since the dawn of time. Why can't gay relationships be on Front Street? They've already existed. Why can't they be on Front Street? Why can't they be mainstream just like straight relationships?
Well, I mean, it's like you. Can
Why
go
is
to
that
the
an
Bible.
issue?
I mean,
Why does that
the
bother
Bible,
you so
the
much?
Bible clip.
Fuck the Bible.
Don't you do that.
What?
Fuck the Bible. I don't give a shit about Adam and Eve. Fuck that.
We're not talking about Adam and Eve.
I don't care. I don't care what you're supposed that Jesus said. He also said to love thy neighbor as thyself. There's a lot of contradicting things in the Bible where you can do this way or do that way. Pooh's busy. We're talking to anarchy now.
Yeah.
And we having a conversation. Huh?
Pooh, you read the Bible, right, Pooh?
He reads the Bible. I'm pretty sure, but
he
doesn't read the Bible. But I've read the Bible, and I know grew up as a Christian, going to church.
I'm just curious.
And I know that the Bible says plenty of things against if a man lays with a man, he shall be stoned, as if he lays with a woman, blah, 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 blah. But the Bible also says to love thy neighbor as thyself. There's a lot of contradicting things in the Bible, and it's because it's man-made. It's man-written. It's not written by God himself. Who knows what God's best interest is? But in my view, and what I believe, is God hung out Jesus himself, and this is in the Bible. He hung out with prostitutes. And the lowest of the fucking low. And if Jesus hung out with the lowest of the fucking low, you don't think in this time now he would be hanging out with the transvestites and the transgenders and the homeless people now? And the people that don't
Hey,
know?
listen.
And he would love them for themselves?
I don't want to. Listen, I don't want to bring. I'm not bringing.
We can bring religion into it.
I don't want to bring the Bible into this at all because I'm not with that. I'm just gonna say this.
It's contradicting, and I feel like as a human being, if somebody is not bothering you personally, if they're not harming themselves,
I'm gonna say this.
Then it shouldn't bother you what the fuck they do.
I'm gonna say this. Listen. Forget about the Bible. Forget about all of that. I'm going to say this. If a motherfucking alien just popped up, right? And the motherfucker was like, yo, you got that smoke on you? How you, what would you say to the alien?
Let's roll up.
Would you say, yeah, I got that smoke? Or, no, I don't got that smoke? Or would you be like, yo, you don't look like me. You wearing a dress. You wearing a dress and you pulling your dick out to piss. I can't fuck with you. Or would you just be like,
alien?
Because at the end of the day, that's what it is to you. It's something that's not. It is alien. Anything that goes against the norm is alien. Anything that goes against the norm is alien. Anything that goes against something that's unnatural to you is alien. That shit is foreign.
So you telling me if E.T. roll up and he want to blaze one for the next, we just gonna roll it?
That's what you do.
Would you roll it, or would you
listen.
change your mind because E.T. is wearing a dress?
Let me ask you this:
Was E.T. male or female? I don't even know.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point. That's my point. You don't know. A dude could go in the. So let me tell you this: it's this person.
What if they're non-binary? What if they don't have a gender?
This person got to use the bathroom, right? It got the dress on.
It pissed like this.
What it would have been?
Scary movie. Aliens out their finger.
Would it have been different if my man wouldn't have pulled his dress up and took a leak at the urinal? Instead, he went and sat down in the toilet. Would it have made a difference?
It wouldn't have made no difference. Bro.
Exactly.
That's my point.
My point is.
That's my point.
That he walked into with a dress, and that's what bothered you.
Well, y'all telling me, everybody should wear whatever, and that's true. But I mean, they have women department for women and men's department. So you said they should. Y'all making it sound like they shouldn't have men and women's department. They should just have clothes. Period.
Exactly.
No, because at the end of the day,
these are women's clothes. It should just be clothes.
Exactly. At the end of the day, you gonna choose what you want.
Why are clothes gendered? That's so stupid.
That's the whole thing that we're talking about today.
The clothes.
It's the freedom.
I'm asking a question. I'm asking y'all point of view because when you go to the store, the mall, or whatever, when you go to get shoes or clothes or pants or jacket or shirt or whatever, you say where's the men's department? I don't just say where's the clothes department.
I don't never ask. You know why? Because I know where my shit's at.
Because it's
regardless of regardless of what
societal construct, because you were told about gender.
Regardless of what the story is constructed,
boys, girls, that's how it is.
Regardless of what how the story is constructed, I like what I'm like, and I'm gonna go get what I like.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter where it's at. I'm going to go get what I like.
So when I walk into Ross and I buy myself some women's pants or some men's pants, who fucking cares? It's all $10.
They got big signs.
Yes. But you know why everything is labeled?
You won't see me shopping in the men's section. I will buy men's shirts, men's joggers, because they're more comfortable and got deeper pockets than women's pockets.
Do you remember at the beginning?
Who gives a shit?
You was like,
you're still getting my money.
Hold up. At the beginning, you was like, nah, don't label me. That's the whole point.
Right.
You don't label anything. I
didn't put them labels up at the store.
But that's because that's a control tactic. If a woman want to wear man's shorts and want to wear man's basketball shorts, she gonna wear man's basketball shorts whether she's feminine as fuck or not. A man's gonna wear a dress whether he's masculine or not. If he like the dress.
I can't put my size 11 foot in no woman's size 11 shoe. You know?
No, that's why you size up to a 13 in women's shoes.
Yeah, if you you got drag guys that wear heels. So I mean, it just at the end of the day, you got to look at it as this. Everybody is different. If I want to wear a suit every day and you want to wear a jogging suit every day, are we going to go to the same section in the store? No, we're not.
But are you going to fight him because he's wearing a 3-piece suit and you're not? You're wearing a jogger suit?
You feel me?
No.
No, you're not going to worry about that. You're only going to give a fuck.
You're not even going to think twice about it.
You ain't going to give a fuck.
So why think twice if a man...
So when that man lift up that dress and pull his dick out and start pissing, you shouldn't give a fuck. That's his shit.
Absolutely.
That's him. That's who he is.
Their prerogative.
Let him be.
Who gives a fuck?
Man, like I say, man, just give me 6 feet and I'm cool. I ain't trying to control nobody. That ain't my thing. I ain't trying to.
Next time I see you, we gonna go out and I'm gonna bring a whole bunch of gay people with us.
Come down this month. We'll go to WeHo. We'll go to West Hollywood.
Hey man, don't start. I ain't gonna say that. Y'all gonna. It's like we tag team wrestling. I ain't got nobody to tag because I got stuck in North Hollywood one time and it was all bad.
No, listen. At the end of the day, this is what we want you to do. We want you to expand your mind, expand your knowledge. Absolutely. Think outside of the box. They have trained us to think that marriage is the only way. Men and women is the only way. But that's not our reality. Our reality is not that. That's not our reality. Our reality is that show that you brought up. That's our reality.
Modern Family.
Our reality is Modern Family. Now, the only thing that was missing from that show was an interracial couple. But there wasn't an interracial couple. Not on there all the time. The interracial couple was Al Bundy and his girl.
Yeah.
But what I meant was black and white.
I know what you meant.
But that was young old. That was more young old than white and Hispanic.
Absolutely, it was supposed to show that difference as opposed to an interracial difference. But it also hit interracial couple marks. You know what I mean?
That TV
Certain things where
how you gonna have a show named Friends? Ain't no black people on the show.
There was a couple black people on there, but you had to go through the episode.
Because it was made in the 90s, and that's talking about movies, and we can talk about that whole thing.
That's the same thing. People say the same thing about Seinfeld, and I love Seinfeld because it was actually reality happening right before your eyes. You know what I mean? And I love Seinfeld, but people say the same thing, but it was a constant black people on there. The lawyer in particular was constantly on the show, and he was black.
And that was only one person. But there's other shows that have mainly black characters or black leads, and they're good as well, like One-on-One. That shows a dad, a single father, and his daughter.
Yes.
And his best friend, and all the shenanigans that they get
into in her life,
raising somebody on your own. Like that's unheard of. Or there's plenty of other
y'all
shows.
act like y'all
Not
y'all
a
act
lot,
like
but
y'all
you
ain't
know,
never seen
there's plenty
different
of other
strokes.
shows that
We've seen different
Exactly.
strokes, but we want you to
really
expand
matters. And
your knowledge as far as
I know
when
where
it
we're
comes
going.
to the world and the evolution of
Hey
people.
man, my mind is. I'm telling you, I play poker with this woman. She's
Yes,
cool as
but
shit,
that's
man.
the only example you
So
could
do me a
give us.
favor. So do me a favor.
I mean,
What if
You
it was
play poker
what
with
if the
this
gay
woman,
man in
you're
the dress
chilling,
was
you're
wearing it?
fine, whatever. So do me a favor. Next time you see a man that looks a little effeminate and, you know, is wearing a dress or is doing this or is doing that, buy him a fucking drink. Or have a conversation with him. Notice that he's an actual person.
I guarantee you it'll change your life. Let me tell you something. I was working one time and this dude said the same thing you were saying. And he was talking about a dude pumping his gas, gay dude pumping his gas, and his thing was, oh, you guys are teaching my children this and that and the other. And I said, he is not teaching your children anything. The teachers are teaching your children stuff. And that the
parents are
teaching
the first teachers of the children.
the teaching begins in the home. So you could bring up your kids all you want, but you are the parent. You are the one that's going to
Responsible.
responsible for your children. So at the end of the day, if my mechanic is gay as fuck, loves me, hits on me all day, and I tell him all day, I am not with it, but that motherfucker's a good mechanic, I'm keeping my good gay mechanic. You dig what I'm saying?
Pull your car in the shop right now.
One of them is. It is. My Jeep is in the shop right now. But I'm serious. If the gay mechanic is better than the straight mechanic, I'm going with the gay mechanic every time. 10 out of 10 times. Because at the end of the day, none of that.
Mechanic, then
The job, the job needs to be done, and he does a great job. I'm picking the gay mechanic. At the end of the day, you got to know, hey, I'm not gay, but hey, man, if that's your shit, wearing a dress is your shit, that's your shit.
As long as you're comfortable
And
in
I'm
your
cool.
own sexuality,
I would be proud of
and
him.
your own masculinity,
I
it
would've
shouldn't bother you what other people do.
I would have been proud of him for having the balls to actually do that. You dig what I'm saying? Because that
I
takes a
would've
lot.
complimented his dress, and I feel like it was lavender. What color was his dress?
It was
I wish
probably
y'all was
pink.
there, man. I wish y'all was there with me at the casino. Real talk, I really do.
And he would have became my
Y'all-
best
I
friend.
would have pissed
Probably.
if I was there. I'd have pissed right next to him
Who cares?
and been comfortable.
Y'all would have smoothed out that whole situation.
Absolutely.
Real.
That's what we do.
You know.
That is what we do here on
Is that what y'all do?
Sophisticated
Is that
State of
what y'all
Mind
do?
podcast.
Sophisticated State of Mind.
The fact that you're willing to hear us out and not just have one certain,
Yeah.
you know, that
No, like I said,
you're
I
willing to
don't
be
know everything
flexible
about everything.
and you're willing to
I ain't
listen
never
to
been
us
like
and hear
that.
our
I ain't
point of
never
view.
been, you know, because you can't talk to people that know everything because they know everything. You can't. Get
We don't
through
know
to them.
shit. We don't know
Yeah.
shit.
We
We're
don't
just
know
trying
shit.
to
Y'all over
navigate
there
everything.
drinking and smoking and drinking
That's all we
and
do.
smoking.
We
Drink,
do.
smoke,
That's
chill, and
what we
talk.
do.
That's what
Talk
y'all do
shit.
at Sophisticated State of Mind.
But
They
listen,
make-
at the end
they
of the
drink, they
day,
smoke and they educate.
yes, we do. That's what we
try
do.
to. We try to at least. And
Hey,
you know
listen,
what?
man.
If you walk away with learning something, then we did our job.
Yeah. Or if you walk away hating some shit, we did our job too.
Weird.
Because we do
Well,
that
But
too.
if you,
Y'all
just
not-
in general, if you
Shout
walk
out-
away,
Shout out to that
thinking
preacher that told us
about
we have a bad podcast because
mwah.
we wasn't for religion. But shout out to
I hope you
him.
loved that conversation.
I hope you loved
I'ma
that
tell you-
conversation.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this: y'all not getting no apple from me. I might go to detention, and my dog ate my homework. I ain't got no dog, so y'all can educate. And I learned a little bit. I give you that. I appreciate y'all enlighten me a little bit, but y'all ain't getting teacher of the year. They ain't gonna happen.
I don't need an apple.
Y'all gonna get
I don't need-
I don't need an apple.
I don't need recognition. I just need you to walk
I'm
away
gonna be
thinking
late.
about
I'm
something.
gonna be late to class every day, and
You
if
do
I'm
that.
late every day, I can't be late.
As long
If
as
I
you
was
make
late
a
on
grade a D or above, we good.
Hell yeah.
Hey man, this pass or fail, brother. This multiple choice.
No, it ain't
But
multiple
the
choice.
fact that when we hang up this
Yeah,
phone
it
call,
is. I'm just
you're
gonna
gonna
spell
sit there thinking
abracadabra
about
all the way
some
down
shit.
The page. This is multiple
We did our
choice.
job.
A, B, C, and D. I'm gonna just spell abracadabra all the way down the page. I'll be cool.
At the end of the day, we gave you something to live by.
Think about it.
I said, like I said, I appreciate you. Like, man, don't get it twisted.
Think about it.
I don't, I mean, I still got a little, what you may, growing to do or whatever. But
We all do.
I ain't,
Absolutely.
We all do. And we always appreciate your calls, see? You know we do.
Well, nah,
You're our favorite.
You're our motherfucking favorite. So don't act like you ain't. But
well, I ain't calling back over here no more.
yes, you
You
is.
liar.
You lying
No,
son
I'm
of a
not.
bitch.
On the last
You
hour.
like the
I
attention.
ain't got paid. I'm not doing this. No, this fuck sophisticated state of mind. They don't pay me for all my services and shit. I run up my phone bill. I sound like my grandma. Charge you to rent up this phone bill.
All right, man. We appreciate your call. Hey, listen up. We appreciate your call. See, we love you. You are our biggest fan, and we love you for that. And also, we love when you call up because it's always something real, and we love that you keep it real with
us.
us.
You know what? And I'm always gonna call y'all. Let me know. Give me a heads up. And just so y'all know, my shirt still don't fit.
Oh, you motherfucker, you ripped it. All
Yeah.
right, man. Hey, we appreciate your call, and we love you, brother. And always, always remember, it ain't about you. It's about the rest of us. Peace.
You know what? I'm glad he called. That was an interesting conversation.
We needed that.
We did, absolutely.
We needed
That
that.
was something to get a little pissed off, get it off your chest. You had something to say, and I'm so glad we had a rebuttal
We needed
for
that.
But you know what? We don't take kindly to
We don't-
homophobes or transphobes, as you saw that. We shut that shit down.
Yeah.
As quickly
we
as we
don't
could.
we don't do that. Listen.
Say your piece, but when it comes to hate, it's not allowed. It's not sophisticated.
At the end of the day,
So
that
let's-
shit is not sophisticated.
Educate as best as we can
Absolutely.
and let you know, like, hey man, like, why give a shit? Why is it bothering you so much that this man is wearing a dress? Why?
Yes.
That's why we had to ask him, like, but why? But why? But why? But why? And then we never really got a true answer. And
Wait, hold up. What is this? Hold up. Let me see. What is it?
Yeah, what's up? My name is Adrian. And I just want to talk about how everyone doesn't smoke weed. Like, only a little bit of people do. I think everyone should do, When I started, it made my life kind of bright. And I just think it's a beautiful thing.
I think Adrian
We should just talk about life, too. How great it is. Yeah, so just call me back or something?
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah. Bye. Peace.
Oh, shit.
God, yes, I agree with you, man. Everybody
Wow.
needs to smoke some
Smoke
more
some
weed.
more weed.
And on
Fuck
that
yeah.
note, I'll take a bong rip for you, bro.
Oh my God. Who else is supposed to call up? Wait.
Wait, hold on.
Where?
I want to hear the voicemail we were trying to listen to before we got so rudely interrupted.
What was the voicemail?
It was the goat. The goat called
The goat. Okay, let's see what the goat has to say. Let's see right here. Let's
us.
listen.
Re-listen.
What's up, sophisticated state of mind? It's your boy, KJ the Goat, with a sophisticated question. Have you ever noticed your pet dreaming while they are asleep? Because I have a dog that snores, runs, and barks in his sleep.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, do you ever wonder what they are dreaming about? Do you ever wonder if they dream about? But do you ever wonder if they dream about being human? That was my sophisticated question from your boy KJ the Goat. Keep it sophisticated. Peace.
Oh my God, KJ the Goat.
Do animals dream about being human?
That's a good.
Wow.
No, I think I'm the right amount of stone to answer this question.
Oh shit! You got an answer? Let's hear it.
I want to see like maybe, like probably, considering not to sound.
Do you think they control us? You think the dogs think they control us?
No, I know that. I feel like cats, yes. I 100% believe that cats feel like they control us. We are
I
their
don't like cats,
slaves.
man.
I fucking dig cats. Cats are cool, man. Dogs are cool too. I'm just an animal person, but
Yeah.
in general. However, the real question that KJ the Goat asked was, do I think that animals dream about being human? Like, think about it for a second. Like, probably, yeah, because pets in general. He said he had a dog.
Mm-hmm.
That dog is probably around humans, obviously 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's their life. And that's their entire life. That's the thing that feeds them. That's the thing that takes them out. And they're able to go to the bathroom, blah, 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 blah. You don't think that, like dogs have souls? All dogs go to heaven?
I once was told that all dogs go to heaven.
But you know what I mean? Like, if dogs have subconscious,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to say it.
We talked about this. We talked about this. You told me no, motherfucker. I said, can the animal be a ghost? You said no.
I said yes.
An animal can have a spirit.
I said if an animal has a spirit, a soul, then probably. Did I say no?
Mm-hmm.
Then I changed my mind. Yeah. I'm stoned enough. I admit that I am wrong.
Listen, I personally,
it's a good question, and it depends. I guess it all depends on if you feel like a dog has a soul or not, right? If a dog has a subconscious, if a dog can think.
Listen,
dogs.
I feel this way. Everybody is a spiritual being, even animals.
It depends. Can dogs hit that REM state? Because once you hit the REM state, the REM state of sleep, that's when you dream. Mm-hmm. If dogs
rapid eye movement for everybody that don't know REM state.
If dogs can hit that state, then technically they can dream, and if they can dream, then technically they can probably dream about being human.
Right. Now, what I want to say is, I am a spiritual being having a human experience. That does not mean that I can't be a spiritual being having a dog experience. So that's why I believe that spiritually, everything has a spirit. A tree has a spirit, because you could chop a tree down, but them leaves can just float in the fall, land somewhere, and a new tree can be brought up. And that spirit can be in that new tree or over here in this plant. That is a spiritual being. Now, a lot of people will cut a tree and say, oh, these rings mean this tree was 7,000 years old.
Yeah.
Because you know that was a spiritual being. Everything in this realm is spiritual.
Okay.
We are having an experience, whether we are a tree, we are an animal, anything that has molecules, we are able to manipulate and move accordingly.
I didn't even
y'all
get this
do
man
y'all research.
Stoned yet.
Y'all do y'all research on this shit, because I'm telling you, we have the ability. We only use, according to scientists, about 10% of our brain, right?
Yeah.
Maybe less.
You've all seen Limitless and.
So can you imagine if you could become enlightened and you have an OBE, an out-of-body experience, and you can leave your body and become that spiritual being, you will have a different experience than you being inside your body. So imagine everything that's full of spirit, soul, life. You can be a dog. You could be a tree. You could be a bird. You could be an alligator.
So if you have an outer body experience, do you think your soul would get like stuck in something?
You never can be stuck, because you are energy, and energy never dies.
Okay.
That is the if you guys know anything about any RD.
I'm not saying dies, I'm saying stuck in one place. So say you have an outer body experience.
Right.
And you become a tree, like you come out of your human form, you're in your spiritual form, and you go and you decide to be a dog or a tree or this or that, or just have that outer body experience. Do you feel like you can get stuck and not come back to your human form? Is that what comas are? Is that what,
I think spiritually, if you're out of your body having an OBE, your body is in the coma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What they would call the coma. See, me, I'm in this place in my life to where what you think, I think different. See, you might want to call a car because they told you that's a car. But I want to call it a petromobile. For instance, for me, that's a petromobile. So that's what I want to call it. But in your reality, you calling it a car. In my reality, I call it a petromobile. That's my reality. I don't have to choose to use the tools that you've been given to call it a car because everybody else call it a car. I could call my car my bitch. And that's still my bitch.
My old car was called Slick Bitch.
You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, your reality is what you make it.
Absolutely.
It has nothing to do with what they're telling you to call it. That building could be the 4 walls. That building could be, the old shack. Whatever you want to call it is on you. What society calls it, that's one thing. But you create your own reality. If you want to call it something different, call it something different. Be you. Because at the end of the day, that's all we have.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that what you're pissed off about?
It's not so much pissed off. It's just I think different. I don't have to.
I absolutely agree.
Your reality don't have to be my reality. Your
And
reality could be.
It's not. Because we're living different lives.
Yes.
Absolutely 100%. When I leave you, I'm going off into a different venture than what you are doing. We're not going to live parallel to each other.
And when we come together, what do? We compare our fucking our journey.
Exactly.
That's what we doing.
We talk about our days and how work went and this and that. And what's going on and blah, 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 blah.
We compare our experience.
Absolutely. We're talking about our journey and our experience.
So whatever she calls her car, if I call my car something different, I'm not knocking her. I'm just like, oh, that's your bitch. This my bitch over here.
Word.
That's my petrol machine. That's my petromobile. That's my petrol machine. That's my that's my 4-wheel driver. Whatever I want to call it.
Do you have?
Well, I got the car, I got the truck, and I got the Jeep. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you want to call it, you can call it whatever you want to call it. If I want to call this microphone, listen to her, I'm going to call it the listener machine.
Voice projector thingy.
Voice projector, voice projector thingy. Okay? That's what we going to call it. Because we create our own reality.
Who are you to tell me I'm wrong?
Stuck in that. Exactly. You can't tell me I'm wrong. Because that's what it does. It projects. It does what I want it to do.
Absolutely.
It listens to me when I tell it to say something. It listens to me and it does it. Right? So that's, hey, I want you to look at me at all times. That's the camera I'm talking to, not you. I'm telling you, you keep an eye on me and you record everything I'm telling you to record. That's what I'm telling it to do. That's what it does. So I can call it whatever I want to call it. You call it a computer, I call it my pewter.
You're stupid.
Because it's mine, goddammit. And I can program it to do whatever the fuck I want it to do.
We're ranting and raving now. Let's cut it short.
All right.
And bring it to a sophisticated note.
Do we have to do that? I know. Damn, we've been going on for a minute.
For a goddamn minute.
Okay. Let's go into.
Sorry, preacher. I didn't mean to say the
preacher.
Lord's name in vain.
But I still don't believe in your religion. There we is. Okay. This right here is sophisticated note. We about to get into it. You can gas or pass it. This right here is emotions.
About getting off your chest.
This is emotions.
I feel like we went through a lot of them this podcast.
By Rude Gal Val. Again, gas or pass. We are entering sophisticated note, and this is Emotions by Rude Gal Val.
And want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that... I want you to get up now. Up out of your chairs. Up out of your chair.
Oh, this is a vibe.
I'll tell you right now, this is an absolute gas.
I want you to get up right now. I want
I just want y'all to know why this rolls out that we appreciate everybody, okay? We love everybody. We don't care what you are, who you are, what you do, what you're into. We love you. Be you. Be
up out of your
free.
chairs. Go to the window.
And be yourself. Be 100% you at all
Open it.
times.
Authentic.
We love you.
Open it.
It's a sophisticated state of mind. You guys can follow us on Patreon at Sophisticated SOM. You guys can follow us on TikTok, Sophisticated SOM, Instagram, Sophisticated SOM, Twitter, Sophisticated. But we want y'all to know, if you guys are 100% authentic and you, continue to do that. And we love you for doing that. We accept everybody. Fuck the church. We accept you for who you are. I'm going to give a special shout out to my homegirl Ari for putting shit like this out.
Thank you.
We love you. That's
I
what's
want you to
up.
get up right now.
This is Emotion
Go to the window.
by Rue Galval.
Open it. Stick your
And,
head out of the shell.
Remember.
We feeling this.
I'm a human
And always remember,
Pinkies
keep your motherfucking pinkies up and your dicks out. And we out this bitch.